My name is Guy Platten and I'm Secretary General of the International Chamber of Shipping. The ICS is a global trade association representing ship owners and operators through their national associations and collectively over 80% of the world's merchant fleet. Firstly, I'd like to thank Sanjam Gupta, the Maritime CEO founder, for the opportunity to speak to you all today and head of this Maritime CEO conference. The CEO conference is an excellent platform for coming together as an industry, sharing the collective challenges that impact our workforce and of course discussing the solutions. Open dialogue about the issues we face, sharing best practice and lessons we have learned along the way. This is how we solve things. One of the most pressing issues affecting our industry is a shortage of seafarers. It is estimated by 2026 that we will need almost additional 90,000 trained seafarers to keep global trade moving. As a former seafarer with a daughter who is following in my footsteps, I know that the maritime sector represents a superb career. But if we are to tackle this shortage, it is crucial we tackle the lack of diversity in the shipping industry. We must be an industry that welcomes everyone, regardless of gender, race, ethnic origin, nationality, disability, age, sexual orientation or religion. We need to avoid restricting definitions of who can and cannot be a seafarer. By doing this, companies can access a huge talent pool of potential employees. I know this is a key pillar of the work for Maritime CEO, as it is for the ICS as well. I've been incredibly lucky throughout my career to work with people from different backgrounds. I know firsthand that a diverse workforce with a broad range of talents and experience creates strong teams. Attending the Maritime CEO conference is an excellent way to address head-on the issues that we all face. This is a platform for having constructive conversations about how our industry can move forward and get people to consider a career in seafaring. I'm encouraged by the fact that many ship owners and operators are already taking action. It is so inspiring to hear about the success companies are seeking through their own work. People know that improving diversity, equity and inclusion is the right thing to do morally. By attending the Maritime CEO conference, I strongly recommend that you share the lessons that you've learned as well. To help the industry navigate these waters, in March the ICS launched its Maritime Diversity and Inclusion Charter. The Charter was created to encourage shipping companies to improve and annually review their diversity and inclusion practices and create opportunities for all. Building on this, early next year, the ICS will launch the Diversity and Inclusion Toolkit for Shipping. This cool toolkit has been developed to create awareness and inspire change in the strategies, policies and practices that will enable the maritime industry to meet the needs of a diverse seafarer community. The benefits of diversity, equity and inclusion policies should not be underestimated. It will have a positive effect on benefiting businesses. Nowadays, some investors will only consider providing funding to businesses that incorporate DE&I. It is second only to green considerations. In attracting new members to our teams, we cannot lose sight of current workforce. Employee retention is as important as employee recruitment. We must include everyone on the journey to greater inclusion within the industry. Encouraging employees to become DEI allies and measuring sentiment throughout the workplace are just a couple of ways everyone can be part of this journey. It's not down to businesses alone. Governments have a part to play too. They must recognise the vital role of seafaring jobs in their industrial and employment strategies. I ask government officials working in this area to come and share your plans and challenges too. As we head towards a green transition, DE&I policies are of particular importance. Up to 50% of the new green fuels could be transported by ships. All seafarers must have equal access to the training that allows them to safely operate this new technology. If we do not plan properly for the future, we risk putting our crew at risk of harm. I know nobody wants this. The Just Transition Maritime Task Force was formed to support seafarers and their communities through the energy transition while driving forward maritime decarbonisation. The task force will soon launch a report looking into what skill sets seafarers will need in the future. We do hope this report can feed into policies for seafarer training and welfare, because our people must always be the focus of what we do. I know that changing the culture of our workplace is not easy, but we are a resilient industry and have proved that we can tackle challenges that come our way. Now we must collaborate and come up with solutions that benefit our current and future workforce. So if you haven't already, I urge you to sign up to attend the Maritime CEO conference and be part of the change to a more diverse, equitable and inclusive shipping industry.